Hi friends, I never thought that I could do a 10-kilometer run. I hope this video can hype you up if this is something that you would like to achieve but maybe feel like you can't, because I never thought that I would be able to do it. Last year I asked myself, can I consistently run? Can I achieve what I want? And I made the commitment. I found the Adidas 10-kilometer run in Paris. I said to my partner Nick, let's do it. Let's enter the race. And here I am, post 10-kilometer run, and I feel great. It's been a couple days, I'm fully recovered, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what the process was like to get from 0 to hero, from couch to 10K. So last year I was new to the country, I was new to Paris, France, and I wanted to really create a consistent routine. So I thought, what better way to get fit than to do running? It's free, I can run around the streets of Paris, get to know the neighborhood, and my partner was game too. So we signed up for the Adidas 10-kilometer run. We made the commitment to get to May 26th through training, consistency, eating better, and what we found was that we didn't have the best time. Can I tell you that it was not easy making that commitment and keeping it? I got sick at one point. I was so sick, and I was out for a whole, I don't know, maybe like 2 weeks, maybe it was more than that. And that really felt like a setback. Luckily we persevered, and I'd say over the past few months, we really put in the effort, and we were so stoked when we finally hit our first 10-kilometer together. Nick had already done one ahead of me, but that's because he has longer legs and he finds it less difficult than I do. But I was so happy when I reached the 10 kilometers. It had come after months of slowly working up to 5 kilometers, slowly working up to 10 kilometers, and once I hit it, it was incredible. Before the race, before the day, we went on Friday and we picked up our bibs. It was really nice to go and soak in the atmosphere ahead of the day. So the village was right near the Arc de Triomphe, so it had the stretch of all of the stalls, everyone buzzing around, and you could see the Arc de Triomphe right in the background. It was incredible. The atmosphere was incredible, matched only by the atmosphere on the day. As the race approached on this past Sunday, I found myself getting a little bit nervous. But I thought, I'm in this for my personal best, right? I'm not in this to prove myself to anyone else. I'm doing this to make myself feel good, to give myself a sense of accomplishment. So we get there, and there's long lines for the toilets. It's my first run. I have to check in my bag. I'm nervous. I'm already apprehensive about what it's going to be like. Will it go fast? Will it drag on? So I line up for the toilet. I'm standing in the line for half an hour, not realizing that there are other toilets actually on the course at the beginning. At the very beginning of the race, you're met with this incredible view of running around the Arc de Triomphe. I was trying not to fall over. I was looking up and seeing the Arc de Triomphe. It was almost like being starstruck, you know. I was in disbelief that I was here in Paris. I was running past the Arc de Triomphe. So cool. And I thought, thank goodness I signed up for this race, because this is just the best experience. And then we ran past the Eiffel Tower, the River Seine, you know, it was just, the atmosphere was incredible. I found that I was really supported the whole way through. During the race, there were so many people cheering us on, and that was fantastic. You know, there were people obviously cheering on family members, but there were just members of the public there who were just happily cheering on everyone involved. And that was really special to me. There were 2 women that I have to thank. They had these signs saying, hit me for a power boost, and it was a picture of a mushroom from Super Mario Kart, and I smacked them probably a little bit too hard, so I'm sorry to those women. One of my favorite parts of the course was when we were going under the tunnels. I think it was about probably the back half of the race, or maybe the middle, where there was actually kind of like a party going on, like party atmosphere going on in one of the tunnels. They were playing Daft Punk. It was like around the world, you know the song. And I was like, I want to stop and dance. Like, this is really fun. Just before the last 2 kilometers, there was a massive hill. And that hill was just the bane of my existence. So many of us just stopped running altogether and just, we really slogged up that hill. And it was really great to reach the top because it was only then 2 kilometers left. And that was the best part of the race for me. I felt so good. I was like, two kilometers to go. We got this. And at one point, there was more and more people coming, more and more people cheering us on, people who had already run with their medals hanging down, really cheering us on. And at one point, there was church bells ringing, and it was just incredible. I think everyone has to go at their own speed, right? And I understand that there'll be people who really take it seriously, and that people who really push themselves and have meticulous plans. Personally, I found that I could get away with a little bit of ad hoc training. I did take the time out when I was sick, but once I got into the groove of it, it was really good. The tricky thing now, of course, will be to keep the consistency. I don't think that I will ever run a marathon, to be honest. I'm just not that kind of person. And I think doing a semi-marathon might be on the books for me. I know that my partner Nick is definitely really keen to do more extensive racing, but I need a little bit more balance, I guess, and to not be training so seriously. 10 kilometers is just a really great and fun event, and I think I'll always want to do, probably 5K fun runs, charity runs, 10K a little bit more entry level into the serious running, and overall it was just a fantastic experience. And yeah, would 100% would recommend, just if you are able to run, then it's a great thing to do. I appreciate that, of course, I'm able-bodied, I'm able to run, I'm able to take up this sport. Watch this space. I don't know what my next running event will be, but we'll see. And I'm really looking forward to continuing on this fitness journey. I'm looking forward to learning more about nutrition too. I think that's really an important part. But I will say it was actually the best thing, eating a baguette after the 10-kilometer run. It was just amazing. We had it with some vegan cheese, and then we had mac and cheese for dinner. Lots of cheese, lots of vegan cheese after the race. In terms of other updates for me at the moment, guys, I luckily have been hearing back about jobs, and I'm starting to feel a bit relieved because I wasn't sure how I was going to bridge the gap of my work contract finishing with my current role and going into work after I come back from holidays in August. So again, watch this space. I don't know what the second half of my year in Paris is going to look like. It's been an incredible journey so far, and I'm just really looking forward to all of the opportunities that I'm privileged enough to have. But I feel like after we reach that 1-year milestone, things will again change and probably become more comfortable. I just feel more confident living here. I think that the race over the weekend was just a really important milestone and marker. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments, do you have any current fitness goals? Have you done a 10K yourself? Also, it would mean a lot if you can like, comment, share, help me boost in the algorithm, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.